Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I've got y'all out here pretty early with me today because I'm going to try to get another one of my does bred. If you watched the most recent breeding video, I was only successful in getting one doe bred, and we will have 2 grow out cages ready to go in about a month. So I want to go ahead and get another one bred. I already am having a plan with trying Tanner with either Grizzly or Levi, and we're gonna try her out. I was doing some more reading that it is best to attempt breeding as early in the morning as possible or in the evening when the day is at its coolest. And oh, I don't know, it's been in the 70s the last few days, and I think that's what the next 10-day forecast calls. So I think we're finally to the point where, you know, the weather's going to be cooling down, fall's going to be coming on. But I'm going to go ahead and get the buck cages cleaned up a little bit, get the water out of there, just so that there's less to distract them when I have her in there. And then I'll bring you back when I'm about to put her in there, and we'll cross our fingers and hope that we are lucky today. And this is Buddy. We have not bred him before. Well, I call him Buddy, I call him Grizzly. Buddy Grizzly. He's got about 20 names. My rabbits are just like cats. They take on a lot of nicknames. But we've not bred him yet. He's still timid. I don't think I'm ever really going to break him of that. But he's very sweet. Just a little scared. But the short hair is what I'm after. We really want to start breeding and raising more short-haired rabbits. But I'm going to set you down with him, and then I'm going to go grab Tanner. He got it. What do you think, buddy? No, wrong way, dude. Wrong way. Well, look at that. We have a success. She lifted for him pretty much immediately. What do you think, buddy? Grizzly? I have one of my meat birds sounds like she just laid an egg. I haven't been over there yet this morning. I'm just gonna kind of let him do his thing and see if, there we go. You got some big ears there, don't you, buddy? You done? Oh, bird flew by. Get some romancing going on. And I've mentioned in all my other breeding videos, but if this is the first time you're watching, now I don't know how well that's going to work out there. Oh, he got it done. All right. But anyway, if you've not watched any of my other breeding videos, I like to try to get at least 2 to 3 fall-offs. I've found that when you get at least 2, if not 3, your litter count is just higher. And that's not always the case, because Tanner here, I mean, she's a great mom. The last time we bred her, well, the last and only time we've bred her aside from right now. She had never been bred before. We raised her up from a little kit. But she gave us 11 babies, 10 babies, 11 babies, one of the two, for her very first litter, and she didn't lose any of them. Very impressed with her as a mama. And she's stressed right now, but she's a lot. Levi, hey you, quit being a creeper. But she's a lot more calm now than she was the last time when we tried to breed them. And obviously hey, sir, you'll have your turn when our next rabbit's ready to be bred. But it looks like Buddy might be done, getting a little bit distracted. Look at that. He's a sweet rabbit. Very sweet. And he's actually, oh my goodness, my brain just completely, Thumper, the rabbit that we successfully bred in the last video, that's his mom. And she is actually Teddy's sister, I believe. Sister. And so he does carry some of that curly hair gene. When he was very, very young, his hair was actually on the curlier side. What do you think, buddy? You done? Tanner, you ready to go back home? Go back to your cage. And I've said it once, and I'll say it again for first-time viewers. The reason that we like to bring the doe to the buck's house is because does are more territorial. So if you bring a random buck and put them in the doe's cage, y'all have to forgive me. I have not had a sip of coffee yet this morning, so trying to get my brain to work. But anyway, the doe is going to be more likely to attack the buck, and the buck's going to be more likely to just be interested in searching around and checking out the doe's cage, house, whatever. And they're probably not going to get much action done. And you bring the doe to the buck's house, he's already familiar with his surroundings. She's going to be less likely to freak out on him. And the reason that I don't just put them together and walk off is also because of the potential of her getting sick of him and attacking. We've not had that issue happen, but when we first started getting into breeding, a lot of the videos that we watched recommended doing that, just keeping an eye on them. And I mean, there's no sense in letting them be together all day, especially when I've already seen a successful fall off. I know she's bred, and oh, it's like he might be going for round 3. I don't think she's gonna. All right, it's all right. No, you don't stop, buddy. That's rude, dude. That's rude. Goodness gracious. Buddy. All right, come here. Okay. We'll see if he gets this figured out. Just real quick. If not, I'm going to go ahead and separate them. She's still just a little too close. Oh! We got 3 times, y'all. Goodness gracious, he's going for a 4th. I'm going to set y'all down and get her out of there. Come on, buddy. You did great. Come on, sweetheart. Yep. Please don't scratch me too much. Good girl. Good girl, Tanner. You're a good mama. All right, let me get his water dish back in here. And then I'll go through and do all the feeding. Last time that I did the breeding attempt, it was only maybe 20-25 minutes after I fed everyone. And the fact that only one of the breedings was successful, I thought that maybe that had something to do with it. So I decided to go ahead and attempt before feeding. And Whether that played a part in it or if it was just a coincidence, I don't know. But we now successfully have and officially have 2 bred does, so we will have babies in about a month's time. I'll go in and get it notated on the calendar, the day that they were bred and that they were bred together. But it's a success. And going back to what I was talking about before he went in for round 3, if y'all have your own experience breeding, if you put the buck in with the doe, or if y'all leave them together and y'all are successful, that's awesome. There is no 100 set in stone way to do this. We've said, you know, we're not experts in anything. We just get better with each time and learn as much as we can. But this is the method and the practice that works best for us, we found, and the rabbits. Either a bird peed on me or a dewdrop fell on me. But I'm gonna end this here so I can go ahead and knock out the rest of the chores. We have some classes at the church to get to today, so I can't take y'all along with me on my chores, the rest of my chores. But thank you as always for watching, for liking, subscribing. You know, we wouldn't have anyone to do this for, or any reason to do it, if it wasn't for y'all. So you're awesome. And until next time, friends, keep on keeping on, because we love y'all.